castle.
Oh man, that is loud.
You find some copper kopecks on the no longer undead.
I thought Katrina was going to meet us here. It's because I didn't meet her at night.
The heavy gate blocks access to the castle road. Fortunately, it also blocks the path of the two slavering necrotors on the other side. They look hungry to see you. Your protection.
Well, now I'm wondering, because I thought we were supposed to meet her at night at the castle gates, and I guess I should have done that last night. Maybe it has to be midnight. I wonder, can we go into Nikolai's house?
This is not a good place.
I guess we can't. Can we go into the window?
That window is higher than it looks. That window.
Is that actually helping our climbing? A little bit. And that's as much as we're getting out of that.
You hear? After a few...
Yeah, we can try levitate.
Everyone cheers at you in greeting.
They're real happy to see us. We've been busy doing stuff.
Well, sounds like you've seen all the sights and been through all the dangers here in lovely scenic Mordavia.
Yeah, you're okay, you're all right. It seems you're a very brave hero here.
I hope I'm not out of line here, but can I have your autograph?
You find yourself signing your autograph for everyone here and getting a bad case of writer's cramp. Such is the price of glory.
100 climbing in this game? Yikes. I trained climbing up to 70 in Quest for Glory 1. And that was as high as I could get it. I couldn't find anywhere else that I could level it. And I haven't been able to find any place to climb since then until this game. Nothing going on there.
Dinner tonight is garlic stew with vegetables.
Tell me about the Dark One. You can get it to 100 pretty easily in 1. There are places, though few, in 2 and 3. Yeah, the Griffin's Nest. Oh, I didn't even think to climb it. I didn't want to bother the Griffin. I just wanted to let it sleep.
I don't know much about that, but it's supposed to be bad luck to speak of it. Tui, tui! It was supposed to have something to do with an old monastery and a dark cult that worshipped it. Tui. And that it had something to do with Irana's death, and rumors that say it is the cause of all the problems here in Mordavia. Other than that, I can't tell you anything. While Tanya was away from us, she learned to read and write. Now she is teaching me to read. I have always wanted to learn how to read. Together, Tanya and I will teach all the women of the town to read and write.
Why would a woman need to read or write? That is like teaching a horse to dance.
Yuri, you and I will have a talk later. Tonight, in fact.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why just the women? What about the men? But yeah, he's a jerk, and he'll be fine without.
I couldn't be happier. My baby is back, and everyone is well here.
Except for Nikolai, who's dead.
We do not dare to speak of the Dark One, for that way lies madness and despair. I'm sorry, I cannot help you.
Well, it's going to become relevant to us pretty quickly, so we do kind of need to know.
I am well. She is well. She helps her mother during the day, and we make certain she is safe at night. No one will ever steal her from us again.
Alright, we're gonna rest for a bit. At least till midnight. And then we'll try the castle again.
You unlock the door to your... After some rest, you...
Time. Pretty close. Another hour should cover it.
After some... You'll get...
After some rest, you're getting tired. Even the Domovoy's not hanging around. I guess his job... Oh, wait, he said he was living in the Burgomeister's house now. Oh, well. Oh, right.
You unlock...
I forgot there was a whole bunch of locks on the door, and I can't get out.
It's too dangerous. You'd have to climb...
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's draining my stamina, so it must be trying.
It's
154. Alright. I guess we're not getting out.
You awaken as...
And there's a note on our chest.
The note says, "Meet me at the castle gates tonight. We have much to talk about. Katrina."
Hope she's not mad.
It's sausage and peppers fried with garlic. You get a wide smile of greetings.
Anything going on? Nope. Okay.
one thing you can say about...
I really like that eventually you don't have to do the bell puzzle anymore to get in here. It just starts letting you in.
It is not often that one of your talent and potential comes into Mordavia. Unfortunately, I have already awarded the laboratory assistant position to Frankie.
I can't actually give him the extra bottles, can I?
See,
Welcome.
Looks like it's the same
You
options.
really should take...
So just gimme, later.
Good luck.
And I'm pretty sure we still can't use the stair stepper. The dread mill.
you think you've done about as...
Yep. So I guess we'll go to Arana's Peace, we'll practice our magic, and then just rest until nightfall comes. Because there's not a whole lot else we can do during the day. Actually, there's nothing else we can do during the day. Get some tasty fruits.
Your magic...
And let's see, our skill with lightning is 305. I'm pretty sure using the staff prevents you from gaining any skills. Let's check. So, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, more lightning bolts, so much lightning bolts. And 305? Yep, 305. So just take one little step. We have so much mana now. Remember back at the beginning of our adventure, we'd cast Fetch like 2 or 3 times and then be out? You didn't even get any magic or intelligence out of that.
After some...
Just keep snoozing.
After...
Well, our magic does not regenerate very fast.
After...
Time. Sun is going down.
After... 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 After...
And nighttime. Man, I grossly overestimated how much recovers over time. Alright, again. We ever examine one of these?
You've returned the Revenant to its rest. With any luck, it'll stay dead this time. It exudes the delicate aroma of rotting flesh.
Give us your money.
You find some copper kopecks on the no longer undead.
How are we doing on money? We don't really need it for anything now. 246 crowns. And we also have a lovely tiara that I don't even know what we can do with. Uh-oh.
How nice of you to come. I'm afraid I accidentally signed the wrong name to your note. It's been ages since we last met. Come here and let me look at you.
Bip.
Cast the reversal spell.
And staff. Hang on. We're buffing up.
You cast the resist.
And protection. And aura.
You cast the...
Here, you like fire, right?
You have no power against one such as I. Let's play a little game of fox and hound, shall we?
Maybe I should have just talked to him.
I have summoned the hounds of death. Now we shall see whether you've kept up with your running lessons. Run, fool! Run while you can! Soon enough, my creatures shall catch you, and then I shall have my revenge.
Maybe I should have just talked to him.
You fool! Did you really believe you could get away from me? I have you now, and you will pay for my death. It is you that caused me to become a vampire. If you had not killed me, I would never be forced to serve the Dark Master again. You probably blame me for all the problems around here, don't you? You understand nothing. The Dark Master is the cause of all the woe that is here. The Dark Master brought you here against my better judgment. The Dark Master made me what I am now, a Nosferatu, and seeks to do the same to you. But I shall spare you that fate. I will mercifully end your miserable existence. Then the Dark Master and I will call forth eternal darkness, and we will no longer be limited to travel at night. Together, my master and I will create an army of undead, and we will conquer the world. Pity You won't be there to witness this. You cannot stop us now. You will never find your way out of this dungeon, and only a stake through the heart or more magic than you will ever have can stop us. You will die, knowing that you were destroyed by the Dark Master. Ah, the sun now rises, and I must go to my rest. You too shall rest. I will not allow you the chance to escape your fate, or to use that stake and hammer I torment you with here. Weapons of my destruction so close at hand, and yet so far. Sleep now, great hero. Tomorrow, you die.
You find yourself falling asleep. Your resistance spell is expired.
For all the good it did.
You wake up from what you thought was a nightmare, only to discover that it's only too real.
So, BP asks, did you meet her at the castle gates? Unfortunately,
Your
no.
order has
Because, as Adavis said, he accidentally signed the wrong name. I'm going to go ahead and do a save here. Let's just see what happens if we talk to him instead. Oh. Well, it was a while ago. Let's, Okay, good.
After...
And we're just gonna run super fast. And this time we'll just talk to him and see what comes up.
How nice of you to...
Hello!
You smile and say hello to Adavis.
I hate cheerful people. I eliminated them in Rasir, and I shall do the same here.
So we got this letter from Katrina.
You tell Adavis that you are here because of a note you received from Katrina.
You weak-minded fool. You're so easy to manipulate. That note was from me, not from your precious Katrina.
Oh, he wanted to talk with us? So... Wait, this letter wasn't from you?
You ask Adavis about the letter you received from Katrina.
Oh? Have you been receiving letters from little Katrina? Other than the one I sent in her name, that is. You have no power against... I have summoned...
Hey, how are you still alive?
You ask Adavis how it is that he is still alive after hurtling to a fiery doom in Rasir.
Alive? You think I'm alive? You simple-minded fool. I am greater now than I ever was in life, as you shall have a very short time to learn before your own death.
Hey, so tell me about Katrina.
You ask Adavis if he knows where Katrina is.
She is back at the castle, quite unaware of my little game with the notes.
Alright, so who's this Dark Master?
You ask Adavis about the Dark Master.
The Dark Master is much more powerful than you suspect, but not so powerful as she thinks.
So what's your plan?
You ask Adavis what he intends to do.
I do not intend. I succeed. In this case, I shall accomplish your lingering and painful death by torture.
So, yeah, about killing you, I don't regret it.
You tell Adavis that you've killed him once and you'll just have to kill him again.
Good luck, monkey boy. You see, I'm already dead. Your feeble attacks mean nothing to me in my present form.
Oh, is that so? Sorry then.
With the utmost courtesy, you apologize to Adavis for having killed him in a horrible fiery death back in Rasir.
You destroyed my plans of world domination and ended my life, turning me into a mere vampire slave for Katrina. I will have my vengeance upon you both. Run, fool! Run while you can!
You're too busy to cast a spell.
Okay, they still got me, but apparently we could talk to him.
Did you really? I have you probably the dark, but up together will sleep.
You wake up from what you thought was a nightmare, only to discover that it's only too real.
Correct, BP. Katrina is the Dark Master.
You don't have the strength to break.
Oh, I don't have strength to break chains, huh? Blip.
You open the lock on the chains easily. Seems your foe has underestimated you once again. It does seem odd, though, that he didn't bother to remove your backpack.
I'm sure this isn't part of his nefarious plan. Oh, look, a hammer and stake he told us about.
Pick up the heavy hammer and store it in your pack.
And stakes?
You take the wooden stake and stake its claim in your pack.
Bet those two goons are still hanging out there.
You hear the sound of voices on the other side of the door. It's barred on the other side, but you can see and hear the two guards through a peephole in the door.
What's going on in there? The master didn't say nothing about guarding no prisoner.
It's the Adderby guy's orders. So what? He gives you something to do.
I don't likes it. I think Adderby's guy's trying to pull a fast one on the master. She's not gonna like this.
You wants to go down there and tell her?
No way.
Then shut up!
Detect.
You sense no magic in this area. It's definitely a skeleton, make no bones about it.
Don't give up, skeleton.
It's definitely a skeleton. It's a grazing mace. You're feeling a little too emaciated to handle that mace at the moment. It's a huge saw, ideal for sectioning trees or prisoners. It looks like the sort of metal collar from which a chandelier might be supported. You suspect, however, that it's used for hanging something else in this setting. The executioner's axe is neatly stored in the chopping block, waiting to get ahead.
Can we take that?
It wouldn't make a good fighting axe, it's just balanced for executions.
I mean, still use it.
It's an Iron Maiden, a popular torture and murder device. The inside bristles with sharp iron spikes. Unlike most things here, it is shiny and has no rust forming upon it.
Well, that's suspicious.
It's not clear whether the cages are designed to hold prisoners or hungry monsters. Maybe both are put in at the same time. Now that you look closely, there does seem to be something a bit odd about the design of the Iron Maiden. You take a deep breath and step inside.
Oh, what do we have here?
You're in a lady's richly decorated bedroom. The coffin, where there should be a bed, seems a bit out of place. But there's no accounting for tastes. Sculptures are so realistic they almost seem alive. And hungry.
Yeah, go into the Iron Maiden. Yep.
Only shards remain of the mirror. It appears to have been shattered by a single violent blow.
Can we take anything?
You see some neatly inscribed notes on magical spells, but they're mostly too esoteric for you to understand. In any case, it would be unsafe to spend much time fiddling with the desk, The vampire might awaken at any moment.
Gasp! A vampire?
Where a bed would normally be is a closed coffin. It is an ornate affair, apparently custom designed for someone who expected to be in and out of it frequently.
Well, let's just open that up. Oh, I can't actually look at her.
Suddenly you find yourself totally unable to move.
You! What are you... How dare you! Try to kill me, will you? How dare you! You break into my home, steal away my child, kill my servant, Toby, and then return to kill me? After I befriended you and helped you, some hero you are. I should leave you here to rot. I should let the rats gnaw your bones while you hang there. Give me one reason, one excuse why I should not leave you here to die.
Oh, wait. Well, let's tell about Adabes. I guess
Tell her about how Ad Avis brought you here and set you up.
Adavis. Yes, that does sound like him. He cannot harm me directly. I am his vampire master, after all. Plotting against me and trying to use you are very much his style. But it was not Adavis who stole Tanya from me! You broke into my home and took my child away! Why should I show you any mercy?
Because we're a hero and we're taking her home to her parents. Wait for it.
Try to explain what you're doing in Katrina's bedroom.
Trying to find an exit from the dungeon? Just couldn't pass up a chance to look at the helpless vampire, could you? Funny place to look for an escape route, wasn't it? I have decided that I still have a use for you. Alive.
Wait, I wasn't done.
If you help me, you may still manage to leave Mordavia without my mark upon you. I want you to seek out the 5 missing Dark One rituals and return to the castle. Together we will summon the Dark One and bring eternal night to this land. You will help me, won't you? Or must I take more drastic measures to assure your obedience?
Hang on, can I... Crud. Hang on. Here, we're gonna... Good morning.
Suddenly you find...
How dare I?
So, hey, tell me about Adavis.
It came to me many years ago to learn from the one called the Dark Master. What he did not know was the Dark Master was a woman. He was quite appalled by the fact.
Oh, yeah.
He challenged me to a magical duel and lost. I made him my servant for 50 years, until I grew bored with him and turned him loose. But I had bitten him, and he knew that on his death he would rise again as a vampire under my command. He has served me since the night you defeated him. He hates me, and he is waiting for the opportunity to drive a stake through my heart. But he cannot harm me unless I harm him first. So why did you attempt to destroy me instead of your old...
So what's your plan?
I want you to know what it is like to be helpless. I want you to feel what it is like to know your enemy has a weapon and you can't do anything to stop them from killing you. I want you to know what it is like to be trapped away, never again to see the sunlight. Then perhaps you will understand why I have done what I have done. Then maybe you will realize why I needed someone who could walk openly in the daylight, could talk and make friends with people. Why I wanted your help.
So how are you doing, Katrina?
I am a vampire, yes. I am a powerful magic user as well. I am also a woman. I was attracted to you. I have never met anyone like you. I trusted you. Then you destroy the child I loved and break into my home to destroy me. How could you? Why?
Explanation?
I summoned you here to Mordavia. Adavis told me how you defeated him, and I needed someone resourceful and powerful. The summoning spell was interrupted by the magic from the Dark One's cave, and you appeared there. I opened the cave mouth and hoped you could find your way out. I tried to make you think that I was a real woman, someone to talk to and be your friend. You don't know how long it has been since I have had a real friend. I wanted your help. That is why you are here. Now you only need to know what I want you to do. You will help me. No matter what, you will do what I want. Does that satisfy your curiosity? Then why don't you satisfy mine?
Alright, we're going to go ahead and save again. Save again. And first, we'll tell her about the little girl. Whap.
Tell how you returned the child to her parents and how happy she is now.
I loved her. I gave her everything she ever wanted. Toys, Toby to talk and play with. She was no longer afraid of the night. She was happy here.
Tell Katrina that Tanya is happy now.
You think it was wrong of me to take her from her parents? They ignored her. They never gave her anything. I gave her everything.
You remind Katrina that you did kill Tanya.
Killed her? I lifted her to a new life. One where she would not have to fear growing old and ugly. One where she would never have to die again. You were the one who killed her! Returned her to fear and age and to face death again. I loved her. And she loved me.
Well, I love you too, Katrina.
You have no idea how many men have said those words to me before. Katrina, you are so beautiful. Katrina, I love you. Always they lie and try to use me. No one uses me. No one. So, my darling, if you... I have decided that I still have a...
Dang.
If you help me, I want to get you...
Alright, well, we're going to help,
You
and
tell Katrina that you'll do anything at all, if she'll just let you go and not rip your throat out.
Very well. But because I can never completely trust you, I will make certain you carry out my bidding. By my will, I guias thee. Thou shalt seek the heart ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the blood ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the breath ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the bone ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the sense ritual of the Dark One. Return with these rituals ere 3 nights pass, lest ye suffer. Thus is your guess. So go and return with the rituals soon. I would not want you to suffer after all.
plop. Well, good news. We've got them all. And reset and tell her that Adavis sets up. I'm not entirely sure it matters.